Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabans. We want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a hilarious show for you guys. An absolutely hilarious show that I'm absolutely going to love participating in. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Folks, let's get ready to laugh. Shall we? Shall we? We shall. As you guys know, NBA All-Star Weekend has been a sour point for the league over the last few years. If you want to get a glimpse of some terrible basketball, go back and look at these last two All-Star games. If you want to get a glimpse of it. That's why when people like Stephen Curry come out here and holler and talk about this is the greatest generation ever, I'm like, bro, you don't need to be talking. You and a lot of your comrades have been a part of some of these disgraceful exhibition games. You don't need to be saying none of that. With all of that talent, y'all don't have one competitive bone in y'all body to go out there and put on a competitive game to the point where now the NBA has been reduced down to basically coming up with gimmicks every year to solve this problem because these jokers don't want to go out there and play. Like, come on, knock it off, right? Just knock it all the way off. So what happened? This week, Tracy McGrady made a guest appearance on Gilbert Arenas' show, The Arena now. And I won't lie to you, I didn't see the full show, but he was there talking about a bunch of things, his comments on Kobe, Shaq, LeBron and Kobe, and a whole bunch of things. I saw bits and pieces here and there. But there was one particular part that went viral, which was this. It was when Tracy McGrady revealed that the NBA will be having a 1v1, one-on-one rather, during All-Star Weekend. And I'm like, oh, goodness now. Well, this got me thinking. But before we even get into what I thought, take a listen to what T-Mac had to say here.
So with one-on-one basketball, obviously, you know, like it has to be structured properly for us to enjoy it. Because man, that like it can be nasty when you watch. Like, nah, man, I don't want to watch. So the rules and everything, it has to be, the point system has to be perfect for you to be able to enjoy quality one-on-one basketball. And I think we have identified that. So I don't know if you guys know, but I had a conversation with NBC. Sorry, NBC, if I'm not supposed to be telling this, but I think they're going to have one-on-one at All-Star Weekend this year.
So you heard what Tracy McGrady had to say. Now, I just want to quickly touch on some additional things that was said here. This is from an article, Basketball Net, where it says, Tracy McGrady believes a one-on-one tourney could save the All-Star Weekend. Now, you creating stars in another category in our game. Now, I just want to quickly see where it says. He says, let's take our older superstars out. When you get rid of KD, Steph, and them boys, how many superstars are in our league? Not many, right? So we got to create more stars, he added. How do we create stars in our league? One-on-one. You know who is the guys that are going to get in? Them boys that are 10th and 11th on the bench, them the guys that are going to get in, and now you're creating stars in another category of our game. So T-Mac even believes that this thing could be very successful, and it can open up an avenue for us to kind of, for the NBA rather, to showcase his talent of his younger stars, and therefore you create new stars. So before I get into my full thoughts about this, I decided, because I am me, and we are the Dreamers Pro family, and we got to do it to these jokers. I decided to put up a few polls, and I want to show them to y'all. We put up, we put up 4 polls. Get ready to chuckle. First poll said, do you think KD will participate in a 1v1 All-Star Weekend? Out of the 300 voters, 47% said yes, 53% said no, although KD has already said if they put up $1 million, he's participating. The other one said, do you think Kyrie will participate in a 1-on-1 All-Star Weekend? 57% said yes, 43% said no. Next one, do you think Ant-Man will participate in a 1v1 tournament All-Star Weekend? 61% said yes, 39% said no. Get ready to chuckle your asses off. Do you think LeBron will participate in a 1v1 at All-Star Weekend? 97% of the people said no, 3% said yes. 97% said no. One guy said hell to the nah. Another guy said he'll fake an injury. Somebody said laughing my ass off at this question. Another guy said, remember, 1v1 is not real basketball. And people just kept on roasting him, man. People kept on roasting him. So I think, personally, I think LeBron James should jump in there. You know what I mean? I think Bron should go in there and really show us what's what. You the king, right? Well, kings don't back down from a challenge, baby. They don't back down. They're going to walk up in there, take off their cape or their robe or whatever the hell it is they be wearing, take off his crown, put it on the table, be like, yo, hold this for me. Who wants this? Come on up. But we all know what's going to happen. LeBron is going to run from the smoke. And I think it's just insane to think that some people are saying that this guy should be the GOAT of the NBA. But they know he won't even participate in a 1v1. Which essentially, when you break basketball down to its essence, it's me versus you. Mano y mano. And this guy has said he doesn't believe that's real basketball. And I personally believe that's not the reason why he believes that. I believe the reason he believes that is because he hasn't excelled at it. And when you have a track record of losing in 1v1 in practices to Michael Beasley, who's a bad boy, but come on, son. Kyrie Irving, who is 6'3". Dwayne Wade, who is 6'5". I'd be worried too. I'd be a little bit worried too. And I'm just thinking of a scenario like, can you imagine if they had a 1v1 tournament and Kobe turning it down? Can you imagine if they had a 1v1 tournament and Michael Jordan turned it down? The reason MJ and Kobe would not turn it down is because they would want to make a point that we're here to embarrass. I'm here to let you know that I'm better than you. And not only am I here to let you know I'm better than you, I'm here to let all of these guys that's watching know I'm better than you. And I'm here to let the entire arena know that you're not on my level. They would make it personal. How do I know this? Go back to the All-Star game in 2013 when 34-year-old Kobe Bryant was checking LeBron James. Checking him. And LeBron wasn't used to that. He wasn't used to that. So for the fact that even NBA fans know this, it's crazy to me. It's hard to make a GOAT case when people feel like you are afraid to take on the challenge. If LeBron is the GOAT and he believes it, go out there and show it. Let him be beating his chest and doing all the stuff that he does and making them mean mugs every time he takes out each competitor one by one. That's what I think. I think you should go in there and be like, yo, they should have a tournament where one both all the way get to the championship round, and then you take out the best. I'm the best. Nobody could beat me one-on-one. Nobody. Like, nobody's beating me. I think that would make such a strong statement. But hey, this is just me. This is just what I think. And I think it's just telling that NBA fans know that this guy is absolutely... LeBron is going to run for the hills. And his fans are going to be running behind him with jars of honey in their hand. That's what's going to happen. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. We'll catch you on the next show. Peace.